Welcome back to the British Championships 2023 at Ice Sheffield. Again, if you want to get engaged on the social media, it's at British Ice Skating on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. I'm joined now by Robin Cousins, who is President of British Ice Skating. So thank you very much for joining me for
My
this
pleasure.
last group of our junior women. What have we got to look forward to in this final group?
Well, some of these young ladies will have watched and know what's happened in the previous two groups. Other people will be like I used to be when I competed. I don't want to know. Yes. I don't care. I have no control over but anybody else is skating. But everybody has a different mindset when they step onto the ice to compete. Some people will want to do every jump and every detail of their program as much as they can in a warm-up. Other people won't want to go near it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Everybody has a different approach and everybody is right. Because if it works for you, that's what you do.
It's right, isn't it? Absolutely.
It's a nice mantra. Yeah, if it works for you, it's what you do. So it's, yes, the last group, and what they will probably know, though, collectively, it's really not been a bad championship and probably one of the best junior events that we've had in many years. So some good, solid skating, some good triples, high-end triples, double axels. So, yes, what you would expect at a junior level championship, but I'm going to say collectively it's been really good. And listening to officials and how buzzy people are, going, goodness me, this is really strong this year. This is really great to have. That's what you need to build forward to, because some of these young women will age out in level and or age, and next year they'll have to step up into seniors. So it's the process. It is always a process.
And some of our skaters on the ice, they have done some competitions as seniors this season, haven't they? To give themselves an idea of...
They'll have literally dipped the toes in to try and find out what the best way is and what they're looking forward to. You watch everybody all the time, and the good thing about the competitions these days is that these PDFs are up online in black and white. They cannot lie. We only knew by watching our competitors when we saw them live. Now you can see, well, what's the requirement? What's happening? What are the levels like? Not only here, but in Korea, in Russia, in China, and wherever. These PDFs are available, so you know what's out there and what you're up against.
Much less mysterious than maybe it used to be.
Absolutely, yes. It's wonderful because you can get an idea. You watch also every championship pretty much is now available in some way or some, mostly either through YouTube or various other channels. But yes, it's changed our sport dramatically, I think, in the last 15 to 20 years.
So skaters in this last group, we've got Kim Carter, Emma Lyons, Holly T. Correct me on Holly's pronunciation of her surname? I've been butchering surnames today.
It's Holly T.
Holly T. I do apologise, Holly. I'm so sorry. Alana Pang, Freya Hancock and Sarah Tunnicliffe are our final skaters in this group.
Yeah. And the short program is a open draw.
Yes.
So it's not a seeded position. Obviously, the results of this competition this afternoon will then lead to the order of skating, for the most part, in reverse order for the free skate tomorrow.
Which we'll see. So we'll see all of the skaters we've seen today. We'll see them again
Absolutely.
Tomorrow.
Yes. But in a different order.
Yes, in a different order, in a very different order. And I think what you were saying earlier about some people, they like being first, they like being at the end.
Yeah.
And it varies hugely, doesn't it? Who likes being out first? And
you have no, if you're drawn first, that's it. You get out there, you set the standard.
Yeah.
I suppose if there's a place to skate, second or third can't be good. It means you can have a really good warm-up, use all your energy, but then you're not going to pull back too far to not have to build up again to step onto the ice. At Olympics, I was the first. Ooh. And I had to warm up and go. And then I stepped off the ice, took my skates off, and I went next door and watched the practice session somewhere else. But going back in those days, then there was another hour and 10 minutes before the last person skated. So you skating early was actually probably a good thing.
Yeah. I was saying to Phil earlier, like whenever I'm watching them warm up, and obviously we follow certain skaters around the ice a bit, I always wonder what they're thinking. And it's like, well, they're probably not thinking anything other than, what am I going to do? What is my skate?
Yes, because I said some people won't do all their elements because they just want to think, if I'm only going to do it once, I need to do it in front of the judges when the music's on, not in a warm-up.
Yep.
Or somebody might fall and go, oh my God, I'm falling. I don't want to. Everybody has a different mental game for themselves. in their warm-up process. And that comes from being off ice, on ice. Do you like to warm up off the ice? Do you put your skates on first? Do you then get ready? What is your process? Like I said, what works for you is your process. There is no right or wrong way. And it's not a training session. A friend of mine likes to call it the desperation skate sometimes, when people are thinking that something's going to show up in a warm-up that's never happened before. No, it's not. The warm-up is literally a warm-up. Feel the ice, feel the audience, get that feeling, and go, yes, I'm ready. Here we go.
Well, let's hope they're ready, because the time for their warm-up is finished, so our